Chapter 17. The Gathering at Anderton. The week began with a chill in the air that whispered of the coming winter. Emma, snug aboard Serendipity at her winter mooring in Anderton Marina, felt a comforting sense of stillness. The boat was secure, the gentle lapping of the water against the hull a constant companion. Outside, a thin frost clung to the towpath each morning, glittering like scattered diamonds in the pale sunlight. This was her first full week at the marina, and Emma had quickly grown to appreciate the stillness after the months of travel. The decision to winter here had been practical, but also deeply personal. There was something enchanting about the marina's position, perched near the famous Anderton boat lift with views of the River Weaver stretching below. It felt like a place that held stories, both of her own making and those etched into the canal's long history. She planned to leave for London the following week to visit old friends for 2 weeks before Christmas. For now, she enjoyed the slow rhythm of days at the marina, preparing serendipity for her absence. One afternoon, after a hearty lunch of soup and crusty bread, Emma found herself overcome by the cozy warmth of her boat. She stretched out on her sofa, her book slipping from her hands as her eyelids grew heavy. The faint hum of activity around the marina faded into a dreamlike haze. Just as she teetered on the edge of sleep, a jolt shook the boat. Emma sat upright, heart racing as a muffled thud echoed through the cabin. Rushing to the window, she spotted the familiar midnight blue hull of Lone Wanderer. It was unmistakable. Jack had arrived. Grinning, Emma stepped out onto the towpath, wrapping her burgundy scarf tightly against the crisp air. Jack stood on his deck, wrestling with a mooring rope, his breath visible in the cold. "You know," Emma called out, "there are less dramatic ways to announce your arrival." Jack looked up, his blue-grey eyes twinkling. Wouldn't have been as memorable, though. Emma chuckled and helped him secure Lone Wanderer alongside her boat. Despite the years he'd spent on the canals, Jack's arrivals often seemed more chaotic than graceful. But she wouldn't have him any other way. Over the next few days, Emma and Jack settled into a comfortable routine. He was a steady presence, and the proximity of Lone Wanderer meant shared conversations over mugs of tea and the occasional exchange of supplies. Jack, as always, seemed to bring with him an air of quiet resilience, his calm demeanour a comforting contrast to the frenetic energy of the holiday season creeping ever closer. The marina, with its eclectic mix of boats and their occupants, felt like a small, floating village. Boaters exchanged nods and occasional smiles as they passed each other on the towpath, and Emma found herself enjoying the slow rhythm of marina life. 2 days after Jack's arrival, Emma spotted a new boat making its way into the marina. Her breath caught as she recognized the distinctive cream and green hull of Wayfarer. "Looks like we've got the whole gang now," Jack said, leaning against the rail of his boat. Emma watched as John expertly guided Wayfarer into position on the other side of Serendipity. At 82, John moved with a confidence born of decades on the waterways. Once moored, he stepped out onto the towpath, his face lighting up when he saw Emma and Jack. "I thought I'd find you two here," he said with a grin. "Can't let you have all the fun without me." The trio quickly fell into a comfortable camaraderie, their boats forming a small enclave at the marina. John brought with him stories of his recent travels, weaving tales of historical intrigue and engineering marvels as only he could. His love for the canals was infectious, and Emma found herself jotting down notes, inspired once again by his insights. The days passed in a pleasant rhythm. Mornings were spent tending to their boats, winterproofing them against the cold, and ensuring everything was secure. Emma took the opportunity to stock up on supplies for her trip to London, making lists and ticking off items as she prepared to leave Serendipity in the marina's care. Afternoons often found the three of them gathered on the towpath or aboard one of their boats, sharing meals and laughter. Jack proved himself to be a dab hand at cooking hearty stews, while John regaled them with anecdotes from his younger days. As the week progressed, Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude. The canals had given her much: freedom, inspiration, and now a sense of community. Here, in this quiet corner of the waterways, she felt a rare kind of contentment. The looming trip to London was both exciting and bittersweet. She looked forward to seeing her friends, but knew she'd miss the peace of Anderton and the company of Jack and John. On her final evening before setting off, the three of them gathered aboard Serendipity for a simple dinner. The cabin was warm and filled with the aroma of mulled wine and roasted vegetables. Outside, frost was already forming on the towpath, and the boats rocked gently in the still waters of the marina. "To winter moorings," John said, raising his mug. "To new adventures," Jack added, his eyes meeting Emma's. "And to friends," Emma said softly, a smile spreading across her face. The clink of mugs echoed through the cabin, a quiet celebration of the bonds they'd formed and the journeys yet to come. As Emma sat back, basking in the warmth of the moment, she felt ready for whatever lay ahead, both in London and beyond. For now, though, she was content. Serendipity was safe, and so was her place in this little family of canal dwellers. The Waterways, as always, had a way of bringing people together.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this chapter of Emma's Canal Chronicles, don't forget to give a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more. There are plenty more reflections and canal-side adventures ahead, so stay tuned for the next chapter in Emma's journey. And don't miss our upcoming ghost stories this festive season. On Christmas Eve, enjoy the spine-chilling tale of the Phantom Express. Then, on New Year's Eve, experience the haunting mystery of the Ghost of Frogmore Hall. Perfect for cosy winter evenings by the fire or a peaceful night on the water. For those of you who enjoy storytelling on the go, you can also check out a wide selection of audiobooks that Emma, Jack and John love to listen to while cruising along the canals. Stay tuned for more fun and mysterious tales to come.
Hello, lovely viewers. As we sail into the festive season, I wanted to share a little holiday magic with you. In the spirit of spreading joy, I've teamed up with Synthesia to bring you a very special guest, Santa himself. This channel, Emma's Canal Chronicles, is a unique project, written and produced with the power of AI, showcasing the incredible potential of technology to tell stories and capture the beauty of canal life. As the UK leads the way in AI development, I'm proud to combine tradition with innovation to bring these adventures to life. I hope this festive surprise brings a smile to your face and fills your heart with warmth this holiday season. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share the Christmas cheer.